Alright, the January balance patch. Let's take a look here. What? They nerfed Ragdoll? Oh my god, what? Okay, so the passive, as is, reflects 15% of damage back to the enemy. Okay, so they just made them not as tanky, so they're changing it to 10% instead of 15. Like that, okay, that's whatever. They're just making it easier for you to kill them, which is fine. Like, whatever. I don't actually care about that. Oh, light Eivor, taking an L maybe. As is, each attack removes one beneficial effect granted on the enemy with a 100% chance. 2B, each attack removes one okay, that's, I hate when they do changes like this. They just remove the consistency from a unit and it's just, it feels bad to use it. And this isn't how I would have nerfed the Eivor. I would have just made the strip part of the passive, just take that away, put that on skill 2. So she can't strip on skill 1, that's just way better. Why do they do things like this? I mean, yeah, that's a pretty, it's a good nerf because she already had consistency problems, right, with the stun pushback. But yeah, they do stuff like this all the time, and I don't like how they do that. Wind Bison, thank you. They're increasing the cooltime by, that's great. Okay. That's a good nerf for him, I would say. Sometimes there's some games where he procs once and then the Twin Angels resets him and he has it up again, so you get a little bit more time to come back here, so that's a good change. Good nerf without actually like screwing up his kit, although I still think the kit is still pretty insane, but yeah, good nerf. Light Indra, skill effect changed. While under the Thunder state, your critical rate becomes 100%. 2B, your attacks always land as crit. Okay, that's nice. So you don't actually, wait, so even if you have glancing hit, he'll just crit anyway, so I guess that's what that does, right? Because he's already light, so you're not gonna... Oh wait. No, okay, you don't need to build it with crit rate now. Yeah, okay, that's actually really good. That's really good. So you can just focus more on other stats. So that's cool. Dark Panda Warrior. Okay, meeting, here it is. Passive effect changed, as is, recovers the HP by 30% of the damage dealt. 2B, removes the inability effect on yourself and another ally, okay, whenever you fall under an inability effect. And instantly uses Calm Mind. Oh my god. What the? He's like a Hagane. He's like a Gianna counter, right? That's crazy. That's pretty cool. And then the, what is this? Is this the skill 2? So is it like a 2-turn cooldown or something on Calm Mind? Huh. That's pretty cool. Seems really interesting. Yeah, it seems like this would be really good for Gianna's, right? You're just gonna cleanse the whole team? Or no, you're gonna cleanse 2 units, you yourself and another ally, and then heal. And you'll put a heal up. So 2 units will get stunned still. But that's still pretty good. Twin Dark Angels, what? Removes 1 harmful effect granted on the target. Wait, which one's Horn of Fate? Does anyone know which one that is? Is that the boost or the armor break? If that's the armor break skill, that's pretty good. If you can strip armor break and then boost 1 unit, thing's insane. Oh wait, that's the immunity skill? Wait, so... Okay, I mean, it's still really good just to have a strip effect. I'm sure Ammo will be happy about that. Where's my Light Angels buff? Hello? Nowhere. Alright, Triss. All the Trisses. Fire Shot / Elemental Throw. Removes a beneficial effect with 20% chance, okay. I don't know what skill this is, but they're adding a strip effect, so great. The dark one, this is the Nat 5 one. Yeah, this is the one that ignores defense, I think, depending on how many harmful effects are on the unit. So they're changing it to each hit inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns. Each hit inflicts continuous damage for 1. Okay, so they're nerfing it because of this buff. This must be the skill 2 then, right? Meteor Strike. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, Dark Geralt. The passive is getting buffed, so it increases damage dealt by 20% to 40% for every beneficial effect granted on yourself, up to 200%. I believe Dark Geralt is that's the bomber though. I mean, it's still a bomb, so you're getting like massive bomb damage potentially. That's kind of cool, but it's still a bomb skill. I don't know. Wait, buffs don't increase his bombs, huh? Alright, that's just completely stupid. Why? Isn't that how he does damage? It's just through bombs. And it doesn't buff bomb damage? Is that a bug? Huh? That is really bad then. Okay. Moving on. Water Gojo. 6 eyes. So it increases your defense for 1 turn whenever your turn ends. Wow. That's pretty good. So he's gonna cycle 30 bar and then give himself defense buff while being immune to pushback. That's interesting. And he's a defense type, I believe, so that's just gonna boost his damage. Okay, that's pretty good. Fire Gojo, Infinity passive. Percentage changed. Increases the damage you deal by 50 back to 100%. Okay, cool. Yeah, more damage. I've never seen this guy used, so maybe some more damage will help him out, right? I feel like they want to make him speed crit damage attack build. Who are you talking about? Oh, the Dark Geralt? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, that's just so weird. That is, his damage doesn't scale with bomb damage, or his passive doesn't scale with the bomb damage. It just doesn't make sense, right? Wind Gojo. So effect added provokes enemies for 3 turns if their defense is 40% lower than your wow, a 3-turn provoke. Yikes. If you have lower defense though. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I'm still not sure you would pick a Wind Gojo over a Sauger. Right? I mean, I think Sauger's just still better, but I know, buff's the buff. Water and Light Yuji, Cursed Energy Kicks. I believe that's the skill 2, right? The damage of the final hit will increase by 13%? Or is that the 3rd skill? I don't remember. But yeah, he's getting a damage buff. That's like, okay, sure. Dark Yuji, Black Flash Barrage. Percentage change. Decreases your skill cooldown by 1 turn each. If each hit's damage is... so it's going from 15% to 10% of the enemy's max HP. Okay, so it's just easier to keep the skill off cooldown, basically. So I mean, I'm not sure that doesn't really change too much though. It just makes it easier to, I guess, build. You don't need as much damage. Maybe you can get other stats on him. I don't know. I'll wait for the Obabo video. Water Dark Nabara. I think this is the 2nd skill, right? Cursed Energy Discharge. So, as is, the damage increases by 10% for every harmful effect granted on the enemy. It is to be blocks enemies from removing harmful effects for 1 turn with a 50% chance. Okay, that's a better skill for sure. It's gonna be more like the Juno Vero counter, I guess. I forgot what the water one does. The water one was like a TOA unit, it looked like, if I recall. Opinion about the Rag nerf. I think it's fine. They're just making it easier for people to snipe him out. He's still, like, you still pick him in the same spot. He's still fine. I'm sure people, I mean, why are you guys nerfing Rag over, like, Laura Gianna? I don't get that. Like, yeah, but the Rag nerf is, I think that's pretty minimal. I'm just annoyed that they would hit Ragdoll, which is a much lower win rate than some of these other LDs that are top tier. And like Ragdoll's been in the game for, like, it's been RT meta, well, not really meta, but you know, he's been part of the top tier units for so long. I feel like people should know how to play against him by now. So like, why are you nerfing him? But it is what it is. Thoughts on who's DP? DP. Or DP is Dark. Oh, Dark Panda. I thought that was really good. It looks really cool. It's like a Josephine. It's like a Josephine, right? But what's cool is you cleanse 2 units. Josephine only cleanses herself and puts the shield up. This one will cleanse 2, and then you put heal up. So this is really good. This is gonna be more of a CC counter now instead of just a bruiser soloist. So yeah, like it can basically do both now, I think. Right? Like you still get the damage reduction passive with the, I think you still get the damage buff too, right? You don't get to heal anymore, but you get this skill. It's pretty cool. Good change, I'd say. Alright, moving on. Dracon Warriors, Water, Wind, and Light. Dragon's Breath, I believe that's the skill too, right? Deals 30% more damage to targets with harmful effects, and absorbs bar by 20% with no harmful effects, so they're changing that skill to... The first hit disturbs HP recovery, second hit absorbs by 20%. Okay, so it's a like a damage, it's less damage, but you're getting a heal block, which is probably a good trade because heal block into like some of the bruiser supports is really good. So that's pretty nice. You say DP to talk about Dr. Pepper. Just joined, missed everything. Just talking about, yeah. Talking about DP, yep. Alright, Fire Dracon Warrior. This is the bad Carlos, right? The damage dealt to the enemy when you receive HP recovery increases significantly from 100% to 200%. Okay, so they're just doubling the damage. That's pretty crazy. I'll wait for the tests. I don't have one, so that should be interesting. I mean, this unit has to be better in some situation than a Carlos, right? Because I feel like Carlos was just better in every single way. But maybe if like he's doing double damage somewhere, like maybe there's a niche for him. Well, let's see. Wind Dracon Warrior, or Dragon Bombardment. That's the third skill, I believe. So decrease the HP of enemies with beneficial effects removed by 15 to 20%. Okay, so more damage basically. Not too bad. I wouldn't mind getting one of those. Ooh, they buffed the dark one. Duel of Honor. So effect added and changed. Both sides gain immunity against inability effects in the duel. Okay, wait, you could stun each other? That's pretty funny. Okay. Both sides exchange skill 1 attacks 3 to 4 times. How does that? Okay, so... I'm not really sure how that changes things. Maybe you want to be a bit tankier now? 4 times. Or maybe it just gives the Dark Dracon a higher chance of actually killing the unit you select, I guess, right? It's more damage that he's gonna do, which means he'll win the duel more often, I think, right? That makes sense to me. Just joined, missed everything. I think we're like halfway through Talv. Don't worry, I'll post a video. Just talking about DP, yep. Do I think Wind Dracon will be used now? 5% more damage? I don't know. I mean, I like the skill 2. Skill 3 is good, and skill 1 has armor break with an HP lead, so I think... I already thought he was actually kind of decent, but... yeah, I think people should try him out now. Oh, wow, Devil Maiden Fire. This thing never caught on, huh? Hounds of Hell. Which I believe is, that's the 3rd skill, right? So her 3rd skill is the, I think it's the dot pushback. And now it's gonna silence for 1 turn, which is pretty good too now. So like maybe because she strips slows, maybe she'll take the spot of Erika's. Potentially. If they're giving her some actual CC on the skill 3. Which is interesting. Like maybe now that she has silence, maybe you don't go despair. Like maybe you could go Vio. Or even Swift for the skill 2. Okay. Devil Maiden Dark. Lord of Hell, reducing the cooltime by 1 turn. Okay, nice. I know a lot of people complained about Dark Devil Maiden being pretty useless. She looked super fun to me, I don't know, but maybe, I don't know how this changes things. Maybe you can cycle in and out of the Dark Lord really fast now, which seems fun. There's too many new units, I don't even know who any of these monsters are. Mother G, did you take a break or something? Yeah, they've added so much stuff. It's crazy to keep up. I didn't even get any of the... I didn't get any Dracon Warriors, or... what was the one be after that? Oh yeah, the Goth girls. And then I only got his Nezuko for the collab, so yeah, it's starting to... new units are starting to pile up. Huge Liliana buff, yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I want to see some replays. They change her crit rate awakening to act, she's good. I just can't keep up, I hate reading skills. Oh, you took a few months break and oh, okay, gotcha. Hopefully you came back in time for all of the, like, end of year stuff. All the events that were happening. Alright, let's keep going. Fire Mage, Chaos Circle, reducing cooltime by 1. Okay. So you put the circle up, you use it with skill 2. I think you can probably just instantly use it. So, pretty cool. I think in RTA, a lot of people built this as a, like a Leo build. You know, 0 speed, really tanky. And then, yeah, maybe that'll come back. Because if you just keep using the 3rd skill over and over again, it's a ton of damage. Cool. Wind Hollyberry Cookie. Cries of Unity, that's probably the 3rd skill, and I believe the Wind Holly is the, it's like the cooldown reset by 1 turn with, is it like shield immunity or something? Or defense buff? So max cooldown -1 with the effect that it reduces other cooldowns. Maybe it's just like up permanently. Interesting change. Wind Gojo usable now. 3-turn provoke seems strong. It's I think Wind Sauger's just still better, probably, even with the nerf. I could be wrong about that, but I mean I'm kind of biased towards cooldown resets because that's my biggest weakness. But yeah, I think people should try out the Wind Gojo for sure. Oh my god, Wind Ryu. What buff is this? It's like his third or fourth buff or something. Will he be usable? Alright, so as is. Oh god, attacks the enemy with an attack that won't land as a glancing hit, steals all the beneficial effects, and weakens defense for 2 turns. If the attack lands as a critical hit, attacks the enemy once again to weaken defense for 2 turns. If the enemy's defense is weakened, attacks the enemy with a powerful finishing strike. In addition, the cooldown of triple combo, triple crush will reset if the attack is not made until the finishing strike. Okay, and they're changing all this mess to attacks the enemy 3 times with attacks that won't land as glancing hits. Great. Did they add a... Wait, so it's multi-hit now? First hit steals all beneficial effects and weakens its defense for 2 turns. Nice. Alright, so it's a steal defense break. Second hit also decreases... Wait, what? Defense for 2 turns. So you have 2 chances to decrease defense. Okay, wait, that's actually good. It's gonna be better than Daphne's, maybe. And third hit attacks enemy with a powerful finishing strike. Becomes invincible for 1 turn after using... Oh my god. They like power buffed him now. So he's like way more consistent. He can't glance, so you can just use it into water or fire units. Granted, you'll lose 15 crit rate. Still in your odds though. Or still in your favor. You steal all their beneficial effects and you put up invincibility. This unit's insane. I think it is, at least. I'm gonna try that thing out. Wait, the defense breaks were like that before? Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, it is. You're right. That's weird, I never realized that before. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. It's kind of cool though. It's gonna be really good with Shizuka because it's gonna be like the free-to-play Oberon maybe, being able to provide invincibility for Shizuka. Okay, Water Beast Rider, -1 cooltime to the 3rd skill, I believe. So okay, sure. Water Fairy King decreases the attack bar of enemies by 30% when dealing... Wow, that's pretty good. So that just helps you maybe get a skill 2 off. Like if they find you with no bar or something. Well, you'd still probably need a bit of bar, but if you have low bar and you come back and then reduce their attack bar, maybe you get a skill 2 off too. So okay, sure. Fire Assassin. The effect added increases your attack bar by 15% up to 60 whenever an enemy recovers HP. I can't remember if... Didn't she also have like an ignore defense something on her passive too? It's like that's stacked up when stuff gets healed. But yeah, this seems interesting too, and do like all the gap doll stuff. So you're gonna be like, because she has armor break on skill 1 and then maybe an ignore defense once you stack it. I can't remember though. She ignores the enemy if she, heals 5 times. Okay, yeah. So that's actually maybe usable. Alright, I might try that out into Bruiser games. Wind Assassin, Shadow Assault. As is, disturbs HP recovery for 2 turns. To be additional assault won't land as a glancing hit. Okay, so sure. I don't know, maybe a siege offense unit or something, right? Like another sniper. Fire Mystic Witch, Second Awakening, spell of removal. As is, per removed harmful effect increases attack bar by 5% up to 30. They're changing that to grants immunity for 1 turn on all allies. Grants immunity on the allies with harmful effects removed for 2 turns. Okay. I mean, she has the, doesn't she armor break on skill 2? I remember this was like a really good slow cleave option for Special League or something like that. But I don't think this is going to be good for RTA anywhere. Maybe for like Nat 4 towers on Siege, something like that. Let's see, what else we got here? Shooting, our Water Pixie, Shooting Star. They're changing blocks beneficial effects to branding. Is that? I don't know what skill that is. Yeah, I'm not sure about these, but okay. Wind Pixie, that's the skill too. It's gonna absorb, so it's like an absorb slow. It's pretty cool. And then the dark one, which is the cooldown reset one, I think, gets a strip. Okay, pretty good. Maybe you'll see these in like special league somewhere. And then some skill fixes, skill error fixes. Okay. And then what do we have? Skill animation of some monsters will be improved. Eternal Scar. Okay, sure. Wow. And then AI improvements. The skill AI will be improved to use the skill in more appropriate conditions. So maybe these can be used on defense for Siege is what I'm getting out of that. But that's kind of sad. There's no awakening changes or leader skills. So yeah, I guess that's the patch, guys. It's yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. Actually, I think it's like they did hit some of the, at least they hit some stuff that was annoying, like Ivor, Ragdoll, Bison. I mean, they're still not gonna hit Laura or Gianna, I guess, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, overall I think it was okay. Okay to good. I feel like a patch is decent when I am excited to try stuff out. Right? Like Water Gojo seems interesting. I mean, if you have the Dracon, they buffed a lot of the Dracons. Wind Ryu could be good. Samath could be good for me. Fire Assassin. Okay, there's not too many, I guess, I would try out, but I get like my initial feeling is it's like not that bad. But yeah, that's the patch, guys. I never thought I'd feel like this.